All right. Greetings all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Noonie. Allow me to welcome you back to the Fight Night Champion Custom Boxers BareKnuckle tournament. We are getting into the final fights of round 2. That's Group A and B. Right now, what we're going to have for you is Jason the Game Taylor. That is the rapper from the West Coast, going up against Rocky Balboa from Philadelphia. As we stated before, due to the coronavirus and social distancing, we have been forced to withhold our interviewers from conducting any kind of interviews with the fighters. However, we still want the tournament to proceed, so after some negotiations, we decided to go up to Canada, where there hasn't been that many reports of the virus spreading as rapidly as it has in the States, unfortunately. So we decided on conducting at least this fight in the Vancouver Eastside Gym. While we get the everything set up and ready for you, as always, we will show the bracket as it stands currently. And as a reminder, to let you all know, if you have not caught up with the tournament or with all the fights, I highly recommend you pause now and go back and catch up. If you have, or you don't care and you just want to get on with the video, then allow me to show you really quick, very briefly, that we are currently in fight 3 of round 2 of Group B. That being said, let us get into the fight. Both men charging right into the center of the ring. As you see, our referee wearing gloves, trying to be a little careful with this infection going around. Has altered things a wee bit. Both men definitely trading blows here. Just throwing out everything they have, even early on. Both of them appearing to be front runners. Well, we do know Balboa is known to sneak in a really clever haymaker. That's what caught Chucky the Doll off guard in his last fight. Let's see if the game has been made privy to that, if he studied the tapes of the fight between Balboa and Chucky. The game coming off of a victory over his former musical mate, or former group mate, that would be 50 Cent, getting a knockout victory against him. Let's see if he can repeat that same performance against Rocky Balboa. Let's not forget that Chucky was indeed dominating the fight against Rocky until Rocky snuck in a tremendous left uppercut. And this doesn't appear to, it appears that neither fighter is really trying to go all 10 rounds. Balboa stunned a little bit with the heavy body shot, backing up, trying to recover. Really, each fighter throwing out everything they have there. Coming up on at the end of round 1, Balboa survives. Let's go to the corners.
Relax, relax. You're taking a beating. Come on. ¿Qué está pasando? What's going on? We need to win more rounds. We gotta do something. Tenemos que hacer algo.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right?
All right, heading right into round 2. Again, both men charging right into the center of the ring, bringing up our CompuBox numbers for round 1. You see that both men landed pretty much the same amount of, well, at least percentage-wise, they landed the same amount of headshots. Body shot-wise, Balboa getting the better of that. However, he wasn't able to stun the game as the game was able to stun him with a tremendous body shot. Let's see if Balboa can actually sort of learn from the first round mistakes as the fight goes on. The game backing up into the corner, but doesn't stay there for long. Trainers telling their fighters to guard their head, but I don't think either of these fighters are in this fight for the long game. I think they are definitely trying to knock out the other as quickly as possible. Thinking Balboa is looking for that opportunity that he found against Chucky. The game pretty much saying, I'm trying my hardest not to give you that opportunity. I will go for body shots, and I'll actually weave myself and hit you with the right hook. Balboa in very bad trouble. Not able to recover, goes back down to the mat with a body shot. A left uppercut to the body right in the diaphragm. That definitely has to hurt. Another hit on his way down for his troubles. Let's see if Balboa can make it up off the mat. Up at the count of 5. Still in this fight. His signature left uppercut does connect, but doesn't really do as much damage as it normally does. It appears Balboa is certainly affected from these 2 knockdowns he's had so far. Or my mistake, his first knockdown. Coming up on the end of round 2. There's the bell. Let's go to the corners.
Calm down now. Just calm down. Just breathe. Breathe. Need another round from you. I need you to be busy.
Nice work. Nice work. Moving here. Don't get too close to me. Don't get too close. I need you to move more. Keep moving. You hit him really good in the...
All right, start of round 3. Again, both men charging right into the center of the ring. While Balboa definitely going down, or having the only knockdown, he does appear to be a bit more, I guess you could say, better conditioned, as it appears the game is really throwing a lot into this fight. Bringing up the CompuBox numbers for last round, you can see that the game definitely has the better connection rate with body shots. When it comes to headshots, at least in the last round, Rocky Balboa is doing a bit better in that field. However, he isn't getting the results that he's looking for, as the game has not gone to the mat yet. In fact, he has. Bringing up the overall fight totals, Balboa definitely having the better overall percentage connection rate with all the punches that he's throwing out. Balboa backing up, weaving a little bit, sidestepping, perhaps trying to have the game drain himself a little bit. A couple of lefts being hit by Balboa. Taylor clinches, trying to recover. Appears that fatigue may be setting in. We're only in round 3. Oh, really good body shot. Takes a lot of wind out of Balboa. Balboa definitely weaving out of the way of these punches, not coming in with any kind of follow-up. A couple of good straights there, but nothing significant helping out Rocky. 10 seconds left in round 3, coming up at the end of it. There it is. Let's go to the corners.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with these guys. Okay. You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up.
All right. You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you gotta...
All right, start of round 4. Both men showing the other that they are not fatigued at all, or at least trying to give the impression of that, as they both rush into the center of the ring, although Balboa is being pushed back to the corner. Bringing up the CompuBox numbers for round 3, we can see that the percentage rates are still in Rocky's favor, although I don't believe either of those, or many of those, are power shots. Actually, he is landing about 45 power. At least last round, he landed 45 power shots, a bit more than the game. Bringing up the fight totals, he has about 3 more than the game does, but it doesn't appear that any of those did tremendous amount of damage. In fact, Balboa's having trouble just simply guarding. He does have the higher percentage connection rates, but something about his fighting style, the game appears to have his number. Keeping the fight in the center of the ring. Balboa not finding the right opportunity or the opening for his signature left uppercut. The game is closing down all avenues of the path that he can take. Both been really in each other's faces. Apparently, the name of the game in this particular fight is pressure, pressure, pressure. Although when a significant strike connects, the fighter that receives it doesn't appear to be backing up. There was a good uppercut right there. The game appears to take it in stride. Excluding the knockdown, this fight is somewhat even. Although I do believe Taylor has a slight edge in the fight. Adding the knockdown, he's certainly winning. 10 seconds left in round 4. Both of these men really draining themselves. Definitely wanting this fight. Coming up at the end, let's go to the corners.
You're not winning the rounds, man. You're not winning the rounds. I need you to start with your jab and then go on and go to the body. Go to the body. I want you to chop down with your right to the body. He's timing you.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab bumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight.
All right, start of round 5. Halfway through this fight, or at least the start of halfway through the fight. Bringing up the CompuBox numbers for round 4. We can see that the percentage rates are still at sort of where they were in the previous round, although Balboa has gone down again. Stays with an uppercut. Tries to block the body shot, sneaks right past the elbow, connects with the ribs, or perhaps a liver shot. I couldn't really tell there. Let's see if Rocky can get up. Up at 3, 4, 5. Will he make it? He does make it at the count of 6. Taylor's trainer's asking him to get another knockdown. Trying to bring up, let's bring up the CompuBox totals, CompuBox numbers for the fight totals as best we can right now. Well, throughout the entire fight, Rocky Balboa has only thrown 2 counters, but he's connected with both of them. It appears that the game is sort of pushing past Rocky slightly with the connection rates. Wondering if that is what's playing into this sort of victory that it appears that he will be earning. Balboa's sort of afraid, backing up, going right against the ropes, putting his guard up, not really throwing anything out there. Wow! A signet, not even, it was a left, I believe that was a left straight, hits him right behind the ear. Dashes in after the game threw a right hook that was way out of range. Rocky saying, "Let me whisper something in your ear, please." Unbelievable turnaround. The game knocked down in round 5, his first knockdown. And there's still a minute left in this round. What a back and forth fight. Completely unexpected. That is Balboa's name, or at least name of his game. He gets in a knockdown. Will that sort of turn things around for him? Oh, attempts to come in with that weave that assisted him with Chucky. Moving out of the range of Game's punches. Very difficult to say who won this fight. 10 seconds left in the round. Will they make it to the end? They do. Let's go to the corners. Holy smokes.
Breathe, deep breath, need some water. You're okay. Breathe for it. Now listen, you threw a white punch punch, and he got you. Tight.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Just relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Start of round 6. I am not even sure if I can accurately commentate this with the back and forth that's going on. Both men scoring a knockdown in the previous round, bringing up the CompuBox numbers you can see there. Tit for tat. Although the connection percentage for the game is a bit better than it is for Rocky. Bringing up the CompuBox numbers for the totals for the entire fight. We can see he is putting a slight edge over body shots, while throwing out much more and connecting much more. Rocky appears to be picking his shots, but he's definitely going headhunting, while the game is going well, at least it appears to be trying to take the wind out of Rocky. He can take the wind out of him. He can't really take the spirit out of him. He is definitely fighting back as best he can. Italian stallion indeed. Oh, he goes for his signature left uppercut. Does not connect. The game connects, or rather blocks in time. Does not get through his defense. Balboa. The game putting his weight on Balboa, taking the wind out of him. Not looking good for Rocky. Against the ropes, trying to fight the game off. The game smothering him. Oh, that had to be expected. Weaved out of the way of Rocky's right hook. Follows up with his own right hook. Connects. It appears to be on the left, on his right side. Hard to tell. Yes, the right side of his cheek. Of his face, I should say. And sort of does a little bit of damage on his shoulder. Third knockdown for Rocky. Will he be able to make it up off the mat? Let's see. 4. No, he goes down. Rocky is out of the tournament. He's been knocked out by the game. Could not make it up on his third knockdown. The game celebrating with his corner. Thrilled about that victory. Unbelievable event. Unbelievable fight, excuse me. Round 5 really had me on the edge of my seat. A tit-for-tat round. First Rocky going down, then knocking down Taylor in return. But what really matters is who gets the last knockdown, and in this case, it was Jason the Game Taylor. So as a result, he gets his golden 4 points representing a knockout. He will move on in the tournament to the semifinals, where he will face the winner of Kimbo Slice and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, which is our last fight in round 2 of either group, because we've already completed Group A, and we are going to be completing Group B in our next video, or in our next fight, I should say. I do appreciate all of you coming to watch the fight. I do apologize for the state of affairs that we're in right now with the pandemic going on. Thank you for bearing with us, and thank you for enjoying our matchups. That being said, thank you all for those who came to check out my video, for watching my video. I appreciate all the views, notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.